Okay, we're going to have a high-powered match here on the feature table. We're featuring Mr. Eric Moore from this Newport News Tidewater area, a tremendous player, versus James Blackburn, an up-and-coming young player from North Carolina, just a really, really nice young man, just terrific player in his own right, and really classy gentleman. Eric Moore is he recovers tables, pool tables in Virginia. EFM is his company. He redid all the tables at this location, Peninsula Billiards in Newport News, 2 weeks prior to this event, and the tables are just fabulous. And here we are with Blackburn on the break. This is a race to 6. And it's a alternate break format. James broke in a solid ball, and he has his option as to play stripes or solids. That's how the rules we're playing this weekend are called BCA rules, played by the BCA Pool League. Call all balls after the break. A called ball has to be made after the break in order to have the group decided. James calls the 2, and if it goes in, James is going to have low balls, which he does. He falls beautifully on the 6 and probably try to pop out to the 5 next. A little high, come around 2 rails. Might be playing the 3 ball, because his angle is running into that stripe, and when these 3.5 by 7 tables, you don't have as much maneuvering room as you have on the 9-foot tables. And when you run into balls, you can really create problems and pigeonhole yourself. I'm George Hammerbacher, advanced level instructor, Professional Billiard Instructor Association, Baltimore, Maryland. The Voice of the Action Pool Tour, calling the action here for my 5th season here on the Action Pool Tour. And this ought to be a real good match. That was, he's going to try to play the 5 a 4 ball rather, real thin, high right ball, and just try to skirt this 12 ball that's might be in his path. He did okay with it. He's in excellent position now. He might have to go forward with the high left. Going sideways is a possible risky situation. He's going to go sideways, I think. I don't know. When you run into balls, things happen that you don't want to happen. Now he's got to go through a minefield of stripes from the 1 to the 8 in order to get the gold. He might have to get to the 8 to the short side. Good shot. James Blackburn makes the 8 in the side pocket and takes a 1-0 lead over Eric Kamui. James breaks and runs out, and wasn't a particularly easy out, but he did a good job on it. And going through the minefield there, and now Eric is on the break. Eric is, this is going to be a real good match. Something fell off, a stripe, and Eric is just about locked up on the 9 ball in this upper corner pocket on the left of the screen, and that's about the only shot he might have. Good shot down to the 10 ball. A lot of pull to be played from here. This is a curious, he's going to try to maybe hit the 3. That isn't what he wanted, I don't think, folks. Might be playing safe. Bank the 11, it's a big gamble. Good move. He plays the safe, and James will probably just come down.
Number 12, Meredith. Al D. Meredith, table number 12.
I sort of like him coming off the 3 and laying the cue ball on the bottom cushion here, because that'll also open up his 4 ball. Might have left Eric ball in the side. No, I don't know about the side pocket even. Yeah, he called it. Eric scores that ball on the side, falls beautifully on this stripe in the side. Playing the combination on the 13 or 12-11 rather. Hard to distinguish the colors for me, but the 11 is a brighter color. It went to the rail on him. It did him dirty. He's going to probably have to kick at it. That's what he did. Well, James has an excellent scoring opportunity in front of him here. Has a couple of real good opportunities, either the 3 ball, 7 in the side. But the ball that's his troublesome ball is the 5 ball. But he has several options. sometimes looking backwards is what these guys do as to where they'd like to play the last shot before the 8 ball to shoot and stop. And it would seem like the 7 ball might be his key ball. In the side. Well, he's going to play the 4 ball past the 6. He's trying to get a shot on this 5 ball. If he gets a shot on the 5, it ought to pretty much lay down good for him. It'll be the 5, 2, 1, 6, 7, 8. I was going to go with the 7 first. Okay. 7, 6. Delaying this 5 ball might be a mistake. He might shoot it now. But he's kind of jacked over the 2 a little bit. He didn't like that. That wasn't what he played shape for, so he'll shoot and stop, get an angle coming to the middle of the table. On the 1. He'll be about 2 balls past the middle of the table. But still runs a high risk of running into that stripe that's near the bottom left corner pocket on your screen. The 8 must pass. Oh, he's going to try to play. Got to play to the short side. He's a little funny on this ball. Beautiful out. James Blackburn takes a 2-0 lead over Eric Moore. Oh, first mistake from James. He loses his cue ball.
Number 8, Kenny Miller, Michelle. Kenny Miller, Michelle, table 8.
They might have to have a call on the string there. There he goes. They didn't declare any. Are they playing baseball or any piece?
It's 3/4 all the way over.
Oh, 3/4 all. Okay. I just asked Ray for clarification of the ruling he just made as to a ball's playability, and if 3/4 of it are over the line, it's considered okay to play. But always playing 8-ball, especially for those of you that are always know the rules before you even begin to participate in any contest, because league and house and tournament rules are sometimes different. Eric might not have a shot on this deuce. Oh, he did. Probably the 5-1 for this ball. And we played the 7. He didn't get the greatest doing this. Unless this ball goes. Calling the 3-ball, I believe. Beautiful shot there. That was a game-winning shot right there. Now he's got to maybe just punch this ball if he can, or put a big draw on it and get it out of there. That's as good as he could have hoped. High left English. Back cutting the side. He's going to have some high right English. He know what he's going to do now. I think he's still cutting it in the side, but he might scratch in the side where he's standing. No, he was good. Good shot from Eric Moore. And he gets on the board and trails 2-1 against Mr. James Blackburn out of North Carolina. A really, really nice player, good player, and a nice guy too. Our sponsors include Q Sports International. They're the owners of the BCA pool leagues, American Billiard Clubs, home of Magic Rack, or not Magic Rack, of American Rotation. They're North American distributors of Magic Rack. They hold many, many top flight regional and pro events all over the United States. And Ozzie Reynolds is CEO of that corporation, and he's also the owner of the Action Pool Tour and founder. And a friend of mine, Ozzie Reynolds, is in the Hampton Roads from this general area and was inducted in the Hall of Fame of Hampton Roads Billiards in 2013. Hope all is well back on the ranch for you, Ozzie. They run the hugest tournament, 10,000 players in Las Vegas in late July. He's going to try to break some balls with this. He's going to hit the 10. He didn't quite get a gigantic reward. He's going to play the 10 and try to come back with a low left draw into that 11 and stay for the 9. Oh, he hit it bad. This ball might throw, and if he plays the inside of the 5, he might call a 6 ball. Hard to tell. I can't quite see whether or not how that 6 is, if it's pointed up too high, whether it'll throw. Even if he clips the 5 first, the 6 ball might throw. Okay, our next TV match is going to be Kenny Daltrey, also from North Carolina, against Sean Wilkie, a pro from Haverty Grace, Maryland. A couple buddies of mine. Sean's I've known since he was a young man trying to play on these tours. And he's plays on the big tour now, and he's fine young man, a great representative of our sport. See if Eric can draw his ball, or no, he's got the wrong angle. This ball's going to come grinding against him. Excellent. There's Kenny, nothing but, James, nothing but the kick. If that, he might not even have that side rail. That 9 is got a lot of yellow paint on it. His best bet, maybe, he's just going to call a safety. If I was doing anything, I might push the 9 way up table and give up ball in hand. I wouldn't even, unless he can make a good hit, and then he might be able to hide. A good strike. He did it. He broke up those balls. He did all he could do. Other sponsors of the Action Pool Tour include Predator Cues and Products. They make more than just high-tech shafts and cues. They They also have cases, chalk, gloves, and other accessories. A titan in the industry for sure. We have Viking cues. Welcome aboard this season for Viking. Thank you so very much for your support. We have Simonis cloth, the choice of players worldwide. Several different models of brands. The 860 Simonis is used in world tournament situations more often than not. We have Aramith balls, which is what the players are playing with these days, right here. That was it. Well, James will just roll the one up there. And but he could give up a rail first shot. Might be able to play the 2. I like the 2 if he could hit it. Also, we have Kamui chalk and tips, another very, very favorite of upper echelon players. Ozone Billiards, you name it, they got it in the industry. Good stroke from James. He's got the 4-ball. Which I'm sure he's going to have to play now. He'll never get a better shot at it than this, I don't think. He'll probably spin it in with a lot of bottom right, easy. He's in pretty good position to possibly run out. Oh. What? Little inside English to play the 8 in the side pocket to the left on the screen. Perfect. Two games apiece. Tough scratch there. Additionally, we have Diamond tables and Diamond products. They make pool tables that are played on in World Championship and U.S. Open competitions for a good many years. They have fixtures and furniture that match. Very, very smart, just top grade stuff. We have Tiger products, Tiger tips, cues. We have Hasselman and Hunt Family Dentistry, Dr. Dave Hunt, the killer driller from Richmond, a regular enthusiastic player on the Action Pool Tour for its lifespan, regional player for many years. Nice guy. We also have Mr. Larry Flager of East Coast Landscaping here. He just played the previous TV match beating Meredith Lynch, Leighton and Larry. We have Ray Walters of Rayman's Pro Shop, located at Diamond Billiards, Midlothian, Virginia. Fabulous place. Ray is a top Q repairman. He's our tournament director and great guy. And
Table 16. Charles Rankin, Stephen Lee.
And then George Hammerbacher, that's me. I'm an advanced level instructor, Professional Billiard Instructor Association, formerly the BCA Instructors. Still connected with that organization. And I've been teaching for over 40 years. And I'm real convenient to the Baltimore-Washington corridor in Catonsville, Maryland, less than 10 minutes from the I-695, I-95 exit in Catonsville, Maryland, off exit 15 and I-695. And I teach anybody from beginner to professional, and I do hands-on instruction. I don't play games of pool with the students. They shoot, I instruct, and that's how it goes.
Thomas Haas, table 10.
And meanwhile, we have James on
Table 13, Scott Roberts, Tony Plum, table 13.
also convenient to the Western Maryland Frederick corridor. I'm right also on the one exit south of I-70 where it ends at I-695. It's also to southern Pennsylvania. These are all that's me, and if any of you are listening to this live stream, if you miss any of the action, it'll be on the Action Pool Tours YouTube channel for replay later on. And for any of you that are so entertained by my dulcet tones, and you feel like you're a little altruistic, or you got your tax refund or something, you could donate a couple shekels to our live streaming fund. We have expenses, and any contributions are not only accepted but gratefully appreciated. Here comes high right a little bit. He's going to bump the side rail about the middle diamond and come right into that 8 angle and just be dead perfect. Blackburn is back on top by the score of 3-2. This is a huge match for him. It's a long grind on the loser's side this early on. And we drew 45 people here this weekend at Peninsula Billiards here in Newport News, Virginia. And we're just thoroughly grateful for Bill and Mike, owners of this establishment. They have great food. I think I'm going to participate in something after this match. And
Table 14, Steve Fleming, Justin D. Steve Fleming, Justin D. Table 14.
it's a big game here because a 4-2 disadvantage versus 3-3. Need I say more? Safety from Eric to the top rail. James has the stripes and really doesn't seem to have much of an opportunity here to do anything other than to duck back. But he can't duck to the top rail because the 6 ball's there where his cue ball is. He can't do that. So the only ball he might be able to hit, I know he can hit, is the 12 ball, which is just straight ahead on him. And that's about it. He's got a real mess. He might be able to graze a little piece of that stripe that's near the side pocket on the rail. Oh, he made a good hit. This is one of those racks, folks. It happens in 8-ball.
Cancel. I'll figure out something else. Yeah, just go ahead and cancel. Yeah, it's.
A good hit. That'll get it. They also playing the 3-foul rule in 8-ball, so that you don't have stalemated games when people refuse to move balls out of pockets. That the onus is on the first person that fouled in order to make a good hit or make an effort, so the games don't drag. See, Eric is trying to bait James into just kicking into these stripes and breaking out his 3-ball. But that's no lick. Nothing reached the cushion after contact, and Eric has ball in hand, trying to extricate his 3-ball from this virtual quagmire of balls here. That'll be a very effective shot. That'll be a game winner, I'm sure. 2-5, 6-8. Eric evens the count up at 3 games apiece with a superb safety on putting James on top of the 8-ball and leaving nothing but a handcuffed kick. So now James is back on the break, and it's 3 games apiece. This is This match is playing exactly up to my expectations. A stripe goes down, but other than that 13 ball that's along the cushion there, these stripes don't look all that fetching. Real good carom, and looks like a routine shoot stop win.
Jose Hernandez, Alan L. Jose Hernandez, table number 9.
James Blackburn takes a 4-3 lead.
Table number 2, Clint Dillon. Clint Dillon, table 2.
A low ball on the break, but no real. He's got to take the stripes for sure. Frozen.
Okay, I mean,
I just tapped it. Just saw it, just stopped.